is everyone? I know it's been a minute since I've been over here on YouTube. Not a whole bunch of updates, but I have, of course, I've been doing keto since August of last year, and I've had amazing, what I would say long-term results. We're almost a year into it, and I have lost over 50 pounds and made this a sustainable lifestyle for myself. If you had have told me a year ago I was going to lose 50 pounds, I would have never believed you. I was in the worst health of my life. I have a lot of inflammation issues in my body. I've managed to really treat that with keto and absolutely loving it. And something that's been such a huge step in helping me with that is finding awesome snacks. And I love bringing you guys this video each month and kind of showing you what's in there. If you want more of a review on if things are good, come on over to Instagram. I share my food every day. I'll leave my Instagram down below for you to come take a peek at what goes on in my daily life. I share a little bit of workout motivation. I share majority of my food. There's a little bit of lifestyle and beauty in there. My golden retriever and some camping, that kind of stuff. To get into Keto Krate, absolutely love Keto Krate. I've been using this service, I would like to say, for 8 months, probably somewhere closer. I think my first one was December of last year, maybe November. I don't know. Last year. Absolutely love it. It does ship from the US, but I get like a snack option. And we have a fair bit of snack option here in Nova Scotia. I will say it's definitely increased even just in the time that I've done keto. Prior, like I had done keto probably 3 years ago, and it didn't last very long. It worked great while I did it, because I've always looked at things as a diet. And I really think that's where we need to shift our focus and say, this is a lifestyle. Like, I never in my life have done something like this for more than a month. I'll lose the 10 pounds and say, oh, that's great, I feel good. And then you just change your life back to how it used to be. We are now so far into this that I just don't imagine turning back. And that's not to say I'm not gonna have an off meal. Now that I feel like I've gotten far enough, I do have an off meal here and there. I do have a day where I eat off plan or a meal. But the biggest thing is the next meal or the next day, you go back where you were. You go back to your original plan and your health journey. Because honestly, for me, a year ago, if you had told me I would have felt this great, I wouldn't have believed you. And now I'm sitting here a completely different person, and that's inside and out. And yeah, the weight loss side of this has been great, but it's a lot more than that for me, and I'm sure it is for a lot of other people. But what we came here for is Keto Krate. They're a monthly subscription. You can cancel at any time. There's no restrictions like on when you can cancel, nothing like that, which I love. Because if I decided tomorrow this didn't fit my life anymore, I can just change it. I'm not locked into a year or anything like that. I can't stand when companies do that. Anyways, and I think it makes people more hesitant to sign up. The fact that I can do this and then stop tomorrow if I want, I love that. Also, there's normally a coupon code for your first time, so check around. I personally don't have a code with them. I would love that. I would love to work with Keto Krate on these boxes. The boxes are keto approved products. You get gluten-free products. They're aspartame and maltitol free. Maltitol actually bothers a lot of people, so they try to be very conscious with that. And then there's soy and sucralose conscious as well. So in here, you normally, I would say it's 10 to 15 products, just depending on the month. And I've seen a couple sneak peeks, but I don't remember what's in here. So I'm super excited. This is literally my favorite piece of mail. So when you open it up, here's your box. So you always get a little card that kind of tells you what's up. There's always some success stories in here, which I love reading. There's recipes, there's a coupon code for their little online store that you can go in and purchase some of the items that were in the box for a reduced price, which is great. So lots of fun stuff in there. And this month is all about summer vibes. Oh my gosh, guys, this is June Keto Krate. What am I even thinking? I was thinking it was May's. Where has this year gone? Holy crap. Okay, so we have June Keto Krate, people, not May. Well, and because of that, I'm gonna have some more coffee. I've got coffee with a Jordan skinny syrup It's creme brulee. And then I've got nut pods. I think it's the almond one. And I steamed it and frothed it. So I've got, you can't really see. I don't want to tip my mug and spill my coffee. Such a nice treat. This is the first time I found nut pods here locally in Nova Scotia. So I was actually at my chiropractor, and they're in Luminate Co. Wellness Center, and they have a lot of great health foods. They actually have like bulk refillable shampoos and conditioners and things like that. So I didn't spend too long in there, but they seem like a really great sustainable place with wonderful options for other health foods that maybe aren't as accessible. Before keto, I didn't even like coffee. Now, absolutely love it. Okay, so first thing in Keto Krate are high-low life. So these are like tortilla chips. I had a bag of these before. They were so good. So these are ranch. I'm about it. If you guys know, I am a Quest chip fiend. Love Quest chips. And my local store sells, my local Walmart sells them 4 for $12. And I just, every time I go, I buy 4. Like, I don't even eat them. I probably have like 12 bags of Quest chips in my cupboard. I do eat them. I don't eat them as much as I buy them, is what I mean. So these should be really good. Oh, I'm excited. I love chips. And that was something I was so scared I wouldn't find a replacement for. But if you like Doritos, you like Quest chips. Like, they're so similar. They're a little bit softer, but they're not like mushy by any means. So this whole bag is 3 net carbs. So they're ranch flavored. All right. Probably eat these this weekend. Okay. This looks like I was literally going to tell you this looks like great jerky because the bag is nice. Isn't that so crazy how packaging gets us so bad? But we've got People's Choice Old Fashioned Beef Jerky Original. So 1 ounce serving sizes. And like jerky, something I also didn't like before keto. All right, I can get with this too. So these are ice chips. They're exactly what they sound like. They had sent peppermint ones at Christmas. And like, it's so weird, but so good. Like, I don't eat a whole lot of candy. I eat Smart Sweets on occasion, but these like, well, the peppermint ones, of course, were like a literal mint, and they would just like kind of melt away, or you could crunch them and get like that extra crunchiness. Literally, it's like eating flavored ice, and it is fantastic. And more or less like something to eat to keep you busy when you're not actually hungry, which is what I used them for last time when I like wanted a snack, but I didn't actually need to eat anything. I've reached for those. So these are with real lemon. I'm not 100% sure what I'll think of real lemon. All right, so we've got Love Good Fats. This is Chewy Nutty Salted Caramel Bar. So these bars, I've had a couple Love Good Fats bars before. Now, just the standard ones, I'm not a fan of. I find them like chalky and crumbly, but the nut bars, fantastic. So I'm excited about that. It looks like the bottom's like dipped in probably some sort of yogurt base. They do have 1 gram of actual sugar. However, in moderation, something like that is completely okay. And they're 4 net carbs. So it's not something I would incorporate every day, but as a once in a while, and I've really completely different than before, learned to love like a nutty bar. And I know that seems so strange. Like, I always wanted like a granola bar that was like really creamy and soft, and now I'm like, no, I want that like crunchy bar. So through keto, like, it's amazing how much my preferences on food have changed. There's so many things that I would have never touched before, and now I like absolutely love. So pea suits. So these are flavor infused peanuts, and these are sea salt and cracked pepper. And again, like, you will see Keto Krate, like, you get duplicate products, but they're always different flavors, which I like. Because especially if I like something, like, I want to get it again, 100%. And these were really good. There was salt and vinegar, which I would have never picked up. They were delicious. And I feel like we might have just gotten like a more plain one before. All right. Kiss My Keto. So these are their butter cookies. These are really yummy. I do think we got butter cookies before. Maybe they were like almond or something. Everything I've had from Kiss My Keto has been really good, and I haven't seen it anywhere to purchase locally. So I love getting that in Keto Krate, and I mean, cookies are perfect to have as a quick, easy like treat. I think almost everything in here is a repeat brand, which is awesome to see them working with those same companies because everyone likes those products. And I mean, also too, the realm of the keto products is only so far. There's only so many companies that are into it. But this one is a favorite. So this is Super Coffee. Literally, Super Coffee is one of the first times I drank coffee when I went on keto. We got one. It was like a mocha peppermint something. So it must have been right around Christmas. It must have been November or December. That was one of my first boxes. But these coffees, so they're 0 sugar. This is rich and dairy-free sweet cream, okay? And you're looking 2 net carbs for this whole one. It's sweetened with monk fruit. I'm sure it's gonna be really good. So I'm gonna put that in the fridge. I'll probably take it camping with me this weekend. Going away for the long weekend, just down into the valley. We do both have to work on Friday, so we'll come back to town for work and then go back down for the rest of the weekend. So we've got F-Bomb, Keto Crunch. These are cheddar, high-fat cheese crisps. So this is one of those things I was saying, generally get cheese crisps in here. I'm not a crazy fan of them. I eat them sometimes, but it's not, like I don't want to sit down and just eat these. And I know a lot of people do, they'll use them as like a chip replacement, but I'll use them more as a crouton or as like a breading, like to break them all up, maybe in like my food processor and bread like chicken or something like that. So that's probably how I'll use those. These are 1 net carb. And I'm sure they're great. Like I said, it's just not my preference. Okay. So we've got Singing Pastures Rome Stick. So it says it's pineapple. It's like a pineapple meat stick, I guess. Made with pasture-raised heritage porks. Okay, so it's a pork stick, but with a pineapple infusion. I'm sure that's gonna be really good. I'm actually quite excited for that. And I know I said I don't like flavors, but I love pineapple everything. I don't see, there's no like macros on this packaging, but it's probably like a net carb or 2. Also, if you're trying to be mindful of what you're eating and you kind of wanna know how things are graded on a keto scale, the Carb Manager app is awesome. So I'll scan this in there and see what this looks like. Absolutely love Carb Manager. I used it free for about a month. And then I realized, you know, I really like this app. I want all the capabilities to it. And I log on and off. I'm trying to get back to logging and just being more intentional with what I'm eating and just paying more attention. Because obviously we all know when you're not logging your food, when you're not paying attention to it, sometimes we go over what our plans are. And I mean, that is okay. That's life. That's how it's sustainable. But where I'm trying to work out a little bit more and just be cautious. I'm not really trying to lose any more weight. So that's also a reason I'm trying to log everything. Just to make sure I'm still getting in an appropriate amount of calories. And this last thing looks like I'm gonna love the crap out of it. This is my favorite flavor of anything. So these are Chipmunk birthday cake keto bites. I wasn't gonna open anything in this video, but I think I'm gonna have to try these. So birthday cake is my favorite flavor of whatever, whether it's cake, ice cream, anything, it's my go-to. So 1 bite, so I'm guessing that's 1 cookie. This is 90 calories. Oh, weird. I don't know if they like mixed up the packaging here, but they say 10 total carbs, 2 fibers, 0 sugar, and 0 added sugars. But then it says, like, can you guys see that there? It says 10 net carbs minus 2 fiber minus 7 allulose equals 1 net carb. So I don't know what happened with their packaging there, because for a minute I was thinking these were 9 net carbs for 1 cookie, or 8 net carbs for 1 cookie. I was slightly concerned. It's like, they better be an effing good cookie. But yeah, let's open these. Otto heard the bag open, so he's here. Oh wow, they almost look like a muffin. Like, they remind me more of a muffin than a cookie. So they smell like birthday cake. So there's what they look like. It's not what I was expecting. It's more like dense, and not that it's wet, but like feels a little bit wet. But it feels more like I'm eating cookie dough, actually. That would be a better description of it. It tastes like cooked, like partially cooked cookie dough. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. If you've tried these, let me know. I'm curious what anyone else thinks of them. Like, they're strange. They're more muffiny. They're definitely dense like a muffin. Like, they don't do a cookie thing for me. So that is all of June's Keto Krate. We got some good snacks. I'm excited for those chips for sure. The butter cookies. I'm half disappointed right now that these are not what I wanted them to be. And maybe I like built it up in my head because I was like if you look on here, they look like completely different cookies. And I freaking hate when that happens. And I know everything's not going to look like your picture, but that's not what they look like. Anyways, not that I'm trying to crap on this company. I'm sorry, Chipmunk, but I like to be honest with how I feel about food, and I am a food friggin' lover. So let me know if you've had those cookies and what you think, or if you've had any of these other snacks. I'm just curious. That's everything in June's Keto Krate for today. Thanks for watching. Come on over to Instagram and follow along. You guys can see what I eat every day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.